Kami ang inyong 21st City Council. Kamusta po kayo, Q-Citizens? Ako si Kate Coseteng, konsehal ng 3rd District ng Quezon City, kasalukuyang chairperson ng Committee on Ethics and Privileges at Deputy Minority Floor Leader or First Assistant Minority Floor Leader ng Konseho. Ako po ay nasa ika-5 taon na bilang konsehal or 2nd term bilang konsehal ng Quezon City.
Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. I am Jorge Lerma Banansing, City Councilor, 3rd District, Quezon City, Chairman, Committee on Public Affairs, Mass Media Information, and People's Participation, First Vice Chair, Trade, Commerce, and Industry, and Second Vice Chair, Senior Citizens Affairs. I began my career in government as City Councilor 1988 to 1992. From 1990 to 2004, I was elected Majority Floor Leader, Assistant Minority Floor Leader, and President Pro Tempore.
Good day. I'm Councilor Matias Jan T. Defensor from District 3, Quezon City. I'm also the Chairman of the Committee on Justice and Human Rights. I am newly elected City Councilor and serving the people for more than 2 years now.
Magandang araw. Ako si Konsehal Pichi De Leon ng Distrito 3. I am currently the 2nd Assistant Minority Floor Leader and the Committee Chairman of Public Order and Security of the 21st City Council. And I am a first-term councilor.
Isang mapagpalayang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po ang inyong kinatawan mula sa ikatlong distrito ng Lungsod Quezon, Wensrom Benedict Wensi Lagumbay. Ako po ang chairperson ng Committee on Markets and Slaughterhouses at nag-umpisa po ako bilang isang SK Chairman at SK President ng Lungsod. Nakapagtapos na po ako ng halos 4 na termino.
Ako po si Franz Pumaren, nanungkulang bilang public servant ng git kumulang 21 taon at kasalukuyang naglilingkod sa Q-Citizen bilang konsehal ng 3 distrito, Majority Floor Leader ng 21st Quezon City Council at Chairperson ng Committee on Laws, Rules, and Internal Government.
Bali, na-start ako ma-inspire to be a public servant nung grade school pa lang ako. Naging president na ako ng student council. Grade 6 ako noon. Tapos nagulat ako kasi magagaling yung mga kalaban ko pero ayun, nanalo naman ako. And after that, tuloy-tuloy na yon, high school hanggang college. Student council ako. Ang dami nga nagtataka, mga kakilala ko pero hindi ko naman mga kabatch. That's because naging student council president nila ako. And pagkatapos ng maraming taon, nung konsehal na ako, hindi na nagtaka yung mga kaibigan ko na naging konsehal ako, naging public servant ako, kasi alam nila from the very beginning na nandoon yung calling ko. Parang feeling nila yun yung fulfillment ko. Well, totoo naman talaga na yun yung fulfillment ko bilang isang tao na maging isang public servant.
Inducted member of Junior Chamber International, Quezon City Capital JCs. In 1974, I was Prime Minister, Quezon City Capital JC Senate, National President, JCI Senate Philippines, and JCI Senate ASEAN President. My fellow JCI servant leaders showed me through leadership by example that service to humanity is the best work of life. And this challenged and inspired me to run for Quezon City Councilor in 1990.
Ang asawa ko po ay nag-3-term councilor kaya't akin namang sinubukan na maglingkod at ipagpatuloy ang mga nasimulan niyang mga serbisyo. Katuwang ako ng aking asawa mula pa noong una siyang naging konsehal, lalo na po sa serbisyong medikal at mga outreach programs.
In public service, you can bring in your ability, your sense of responsibility, the sense of pride, knowing you can make a difference and serve the community. The Lagumbay family has always been into public service. My grandfather used to be a member of the House of Representatives and was once a senator of the Philippines. My dad has already finished 18 years of his service as a member of the City Council as a minority floor leader. So we continue the service to the people.
There's only one reason that made me who I am today, and that is my family. Ever since before, my family have been in the public service. I started with my brother Mike, followed by my sister Maite, Then my dad, Matt. I was in my early 20s during Mike's term. I was their alter ego. I attend events, gatherings, and meetings on their behalf when they cannot attend to it. I also entertain constituents whenever we got random visitors at our house. A big portion of my social life evolves from our friends who belong to our district that developed through the years and became close. I wanted to continue my family's advocacy of giving medical assistance, so I partnered with various organizations to provide health and wellness programs to our constituents.
Actually, I entered public service by accident. During that time, I was quite active with civic organizations. I was president of the Players Union. Then one morning, I got a call from one of my schoolmates asking me for a schedule because the barangay captain of Barangay Loyola Heights is asking me for an appointment. But anyway, the main objective of our meeting then was to convince me to run for a barangay kagawad. But during that time, I was quite busy, and I mentioned to them, yes, you can put my name, but I cannot assure you if I can join you into all of those sorties. But I guess it was really my destiny, in spite of me not being active in the barangay elections, I still won a seat. And I guess what we can call is the rest is history. And right now, I'm proud to be part of the Quezon City Council.
Ang trabaho namin syempre ay gumawa ng makabuluhang ordinansa at mga resolusyon. Ang pinakaunang landmark ordinance po yung Quezon City University. Kasi naniniwala ako na malaki ang oportunidad ng isang tao kapag siya ay nakapagtapos ng kolehiyo. Pangalawa, yung pagkapanalo ko nga, syempre, ng pagiging konsehal at ako ay nag-iisang babae, nag-focus din ako sa solo parents. Kasi, sa batas natin, very vague or malabo ang mga benefits ng mga solo parents, no? Kaya talagang tinutukan ko yan at binuo yung organisasyon ng solo parents. At pangatlo, ngayon dahil panahon ng pandemya at maraming nawalan ng trabaho, marami ang naluging negosyo, ang ginagawa ko ngayon ay tumutulong ako sa mga small businesses. Siguro naman alam natin lahat na ang mga small businesses ngayon ang magpapaahon ng ekonomiya natin. Ito ang tutulong para kahit papano ay mamuhay tayo ng maayos sa panahon ng pandemya.
In partnership with the Quezon City government, led by Mayor Joy and Vice Mayor Gian, with the support of DepEd, Quezon City Capital JCs, and other sponsors, our major projects are Elderly Filipino Week, October 1 to 7, honoring the elderly, Camp Pag-ibig, and Day Camp for some 2,000 school children with disabilities. Araw ng Pagbasa every 27. We celebrated these three major yearly projects virtually last year, despite the pandemic. My other projects include Paskong Handog, medical, burial, and cash assistance, distribution of free eyeglasses, grocery bags, hygiene kits, automatic alcohol dispensers, and IPPs. In my decades of service in government, I have been advocating and practicing the basic essential value of good governance, accountability, transparency, and ethical leadership, more so concerning senior citizens, mental health, education, and the marginalized.
Ang aking mga proyekto at isinulong ng mga pulisiya ay related sa pandemya na ating nararanasan ngayon. Tayo po ang principal author ng Hazard Pay Allowance ng mga BPSO sa buong lungsod Quezon. Naisulong rin po natin ang hazard pay para sa mga empleyado ng Quezon City Hall at ng mga barangay sa mga panahon ng ECQ at NECQ. May mga batas at polisiya rin po tayong tumulong sa QCPD, DPOS at DJMP. Kasama sa ating mga proyekto ay ang mga barriers para sa kalsada, rain gears para sa mga BPSO, tuloy-tuloy na pagbibigay ng ayuda sa mga lockdown communities at libreng cataract operation and check-up para sa mga senior citizens. Tayo rin po ay tumutulong sa mga proyekto ng solo parents at LGBTQIA+. Simula pa noon, priority talaga naming mag-asawa ang edukasyon ng kabataan, kaya tuloy-tuloy ang programa kong pagbibigay ng free workbooks and reading materials para sa mga kabataang estudyante mula daycare hanggang grade 1.
We conducted several medical and dental missions for the residents of District 2. For our livelihood program, we had a seminar and workshop for solo parents, partnered with the private sector to give us a helping hand, at the same time, help them to market their products. Due to unforeseen events, all our planned projects have changed.
Simula nang nahalal po ako bilang konsehal at kinatawan ng 3 distrito ng Lungsod Quezon, ako po ay itinalaga bilang chairman ng Committee on Markets and Slaughterhouses. 27 na po ang naipasa po nating prangkisa para sa mga pribado po nating mga palengke. 2 po rin doon ay kasama na rin po ang ating mga slaughterhouses. Makakaasa po kayo na babalangkas po kami ng mga ordinansa at mga resolusyon na masisigurado po natin na maayos, maganda at kaaya-aya po ang lahat po ng ating mga palengke, pribado man o pampubliko. Bilang isang mambabatas, obligasyon po namin ang gumawa ng mga ordinansa at resolusyon para ma-improve po natin ang ating po mga health centers, barangay halls, school and sports facility. Isa sa mga adhikain ko ay tumulong po at magbigay kaalaman, lalo-lalo na po sa panahon ng pandemya na marami pong naaapektuhan ng ating mental health. Kung kaya't namimigay po tayo ng mga libro. Kasama din po ang pagbibigay ng mga libro o modules para sa ating mga kabataan na nag-aaral po sa kanilang mga tahanan.
I'm proud to say that we were able to pass on landmark legislation like strengthening our health system, boosting local economy by providing financial aid through our Kalingal QC. Same with our individuals and families. We were able to improve our housing projects. We were able to award land titles to our informal settlers.
Sa ating mga Q-citizens, maraming salamat po sa inyong naging suporta sa akin at sa aking pamilya sa mga nagdaang mga taon. Lagi niyo pong tatandaan na narito lang po ako na handang sumuporta sa inyo at magbigay ng serbisyo. Handa po akong makinig at umaksyon ng naaayon sa ating sinumpaang tungkulin bilang isang halal na konsehal. Muli, maraming salamat po at pagpalain nawa tayong lahat.
Mga kaibigan, as government service is an honorable profession. Let's continue to unselfishly direct our time and efforts towards government service. Public service truly gives Consi Ore Banal a sense of accomplishment and joy. Umulan, umaraw, kaagapay niyo si Tito George sa paglilingkod. Kapit bisig, kapit puso tayo, lalo na ngayong pandemya.
I want to say thank you for giving me the privilege and honor to serve the people. Thank you to Mayor Joy Belmonte and Vice Mayor Gian Soto for trusting and supporting me since I ventured into public service.
I would also would like to take this opportunity to thank our constituents for being patient enough and also understanding our situation being public servants. And I also would like to thank our Mayor, Mayor Joy Belmonte, and of course our Vice Mayor Gian Soto, and my fellow councilors for joining hand in hand and working on this pandemic to surpass these challenges. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay kayo.
We, the members of the City Council, will continue to work hand in hand with the Executive Department since we all have the same vision of improving the lives of our citizens. We still have a long battle ahead of us. With Mayor Joy Belmonte and Vice Mayor Gian Soto's leadership, we can surpass this pandemic. I know God is guiding them and giving them the strength. Let us all continue to pray for one another and continue to work together as a family. We can do anything with God's graces. God bless everyone.
Aking mga constituents sa 3 distrito, ako ay pinagpapasalamat po sa inyo at binibigyan nyo kami at ginagabayan kung ano ang dapat ibabang tulong sa inyo. Kaya ako naniniwala na kayo ang aking first priority.
Kami ay kawani ng gobyerno.
Handang maglingkod at tumugon
Sa mga pangangailangan ng aming nasasakupan.
Bilang iyong mambabatas,
Kami ay nagkakaisa sa aming layunin.
Serbisyo para sa bayan.
Minamahal namin Q-Citizen.
Isal niyo pa rin lahat.
Tungo sa magandang kinabukasan ng Lungsod Quezon.
Our shared involvement to public service
Only proves that our obligations
lies among the people.
As your councilors,
We remain committed to serve you.
kami
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 ang
ang
Lungsod
Lungsod
City
City
Council.
Council.